According to what people say, love is blind. Can somebody help me see in between the lines?
Can we at least agree I'm yours and you're mine?
We just need to be willing to fight for our love.
I don't wanna fight no more. I just wanna love you back.
And I want you here, so I'm gonna fight for our love. I'm gonna fight for love.
You and me,
You and me,
you and me.
you and me, yeah. I travel down this road of love and war, of love and war, of love and war, of love and war.
Yes, it's time for Love and War Time. And a Thursday night live. We are live right here. I'm your girl, D-Light.
Hey, and I'm Ebony Mose.
And it's your boy, mista-e.
It's your boy, Mr. E.
And this my dog
Okay.
Pooh down here. Get
Now,
down.
we don't want, I'm tired of your pets. Your dog and your cat dropping me
Oh,
crazy.
shit.
See?
Look, shenanigans.
This is the
See,
drop
the
of
dog
jam
almost
for
got
Pooh.
crushed.
Yeah.
Okay, G,
Okay.
go back up. Okay, sorry.
So it's the situation. See
we'll
what I
get that in
mean?
a minute.
Her animals. All right. Mr. E, we got an email. And they gonna need a male and a female
can't even
perspective. But I want you to listen to this song real quick. Get into this song. Throwback Thursday.
Hey, first law.
Ooh, baby, I like it raw. Yeah, baby, I like it raw. Oh, baby, I like
That should give you a
it
little
raw.
bit
Yeah, baby, I like it raw. Shimmy, shimmy, y'all, shimmy, yeah, shimmy, yeah.
All right. My people,
Oh,
my
my
good
goodness.
people.
So, G got
Yeah.
the email. You might as well get
All
ready
right,
to
got
read
the
it.
email. A guy needs some advice, and this is the night
Hot
of the
Topic
week.
Thursday.
Hot Topic Thursdays.
And we ain't gonna
Yeah.
talk about this long because I'm sure everybody else got stuff to talk
Yeah,
about too.
and we're
But
gonna keep track of the time.
Keep
It's
track of the
14
time.
minutes after the hour.
Mhm,
All right,
that
we're
too.
gonna get this thing started off right. With the old dirty bastard. Ooh, baby, I like it raw.
No.
Because this is the night where it's hot topic, relationship hot topics. We talk about it from a male's perspective and a female perspective. And so a guy emailed us, and we thank you to everybody out there that's emailing us at loveandwartalk@gmail.com. And loveandwartalk.com is coming real soon. Been looking into that. Yeah, so y'all just get ready for that. What they out here talking
It
on?
says
Talking
Ikani.
on Instagram
This
Live.
might be your partner, family, Mr. E. Ikani or
What's up, family?
Ikani Supreme. What
No,
up, family?
Icon Lee Supreme. That's my boy. That's my
See,
bro.
there we go.
That's
That's
your
your
I
bro.
knew you would know. Shout out to
Yeah.
him. He said, speak that actual
I used to-
factual for them tonight.
I used to have this CD back in the day.
Yeah, that's my brother. That's my
Yeah.
brother. You know what? Real quick, he the one that got me started really in music on a professional level. So shout out to him. That's like bro. Yeah.
Right. And how you say his name? What's how you say his name again?
Icon Lee Supreme.
Icon Lee Supreme. What up? We thank you for joining us tonight. All right.
Do.
Get into this topic real quick. Young man emailed us, and we definitely gonna need a female's perspective and a male's perspective
Sure.
and everybody else's perspective out there, because this is not just our show. This is the people's show.
Right on.
All right. So a guy asked for some advice. He said that he's been with his woman for like 7 months, and he about ready to break it off, Mr. E, because she won't let him hit it raw. He can't hit it raw. Now, they're in a monogamous relationship.
That's what they say. Maybe
That's
that's
what
why
they
she
say.
don't know. She don't trust me. It's
We
only
got
7
to
months.
ask you for your
Okay, I'm
female
just saying.
perspective.
I'm just saying.
Let me- I don't want to read the whole email. Everybody, you can email us, and it is anonymous. And so, since ladies are first, basically, he's saying they're in a committed relationship. but he's feeling uneasy about it because he's offered to take a STD test and give her the results. He said, you know, maybe we should do that together. You know, I'm good. You know, I want you to know that I'm good so you can feel comfortable. And then he offered to pull out, you know, for her to take birth control pills if pregnancy is the issue. And it's just still nothing. And he's just at a point, he said, I'm just ready to just break it off because I'm ready to have unprotected sex with my girlfriend. It's just me and her. But Ebony, can you please tell everybody out there, maybe from a woman's perspective, why after 7 months this girl will not let him hit it raw? What's going on?
Maybe she again don't trust him, or you know, maybe they say they monogamous, but she just feels like, you know what, she don't want to get pregnant. She's probably not on birth control like me. I don't play games. I'm not on birth control. I ain't trying to catch nothing. And I done made it to 37 without no babies because I didn't like it raw. So, you know what I mean? Like, you got to protect yourself, especially if you're not prepared to, you know, they always say, you know, you're not even supposed to lay down with a man unless you think you might end up with a baby with them. But you got to take those precautions, though, no matter if you're not committed. Like, I mean, like living together, you know, 2 years down the line, heading towards marriage, yeah, that's different. But, like, if y'all just been dating and spending intimate time together, I mean, I would say, I mean, that's normally when you start definitely getting intimate, slipping it in the morning, you know. So,
or the Truth join, PFL Music join.
But still, it's
What up?
people be scared of STDs and babies. Shit, girls be scared of that.
Yeah.
I know I am. Shit.
Okay, so after 7 months, you with this guy. Y'all, we talking about unprotected sex. A guy emailed us, and now we're going to get a male's perspective. He emailed us, and he's ready to break off the relationship because after 7 months, he's been with this one girl. They've been together. They're monogamous, but she won't let him have unprotected sex. Now, your wife, Miss Sophia Jones, is on who? Miss Jones. She said she might have something, and she's trying to protect him. Did she agree to go get tested with him? Mr. E, what do you think?
That's a good one.
That's-
She don't say
Hold on,
like,
let me
because
go
he
on and
did
say it.
bring that up, right? You did
I
mention
know that's
that.
baby. See, that's baby right there. Because that's what I was going to say. Now,
Okay,
first of
that's
all,
true.
I don't trust her. Okay? The main reason
That's
why
scary
is
now
because
that you say that.
yeah, I don't trust her at all. I'm gonna tell
Especially
you
now
why.
that you say that. He offered it.
That's exactly what I was going to say. I think that she's probably trying to protect him, and instead of being forthcoming with him like she should be, I think that she's just trying to hide it and have her cake and eat it too. And then here's my thing. I've never met a woman ever in my life that did not like raw sex.
I
I never even had a woman.
Still,
I never
yeah.
even. Huh?
I said we all like it, but still, you can. Sometimes there's just guys that you just be like, you know what? I know he got a lot of hoes, so we might want to just, if I'm gonna mess
Keep
with
it
him,
wrapped up.
keep it wrapped up with
I'ma
him.
go ahead
He's
and
fine
rephrase
and all, but
I'm gonna go ahead and rephrase it. I ain't never met a woman that at some point eventually wanted to have raw sex with a dude. Never.
I mean, if you're in a relationship, though, like I was saying, that morning you wake up, you know what I mean? If y'all sleeping over, that's what I'm saying. It depends on if you're living together. How far and deep are they in the 7 months?
I mean, you know, people don't read. They can't tell us.
I
the
can't
whole
believe a whole
damn
7 months
story,
too
but
that you ain't had one slip
that's-
up, especially if
that's
y'all
all
supposed to be
She
monogamous.
making sure she don't expose him to whatever it is that she got. That's
How you
if I
just
was
gonna
the-
think-
if I was
That's
the
not
judge.
Wait a minute.
put her out there.
Hold on,
I'm just-
hold on now.
Oh, girl.
There is STDs out there like
There's
gonorrhea,
so much.
chlamydia,
But,
syphilis.
I mean, that shit you can get rid of.
But
no,
those
some of
are,
them
no, you can cure
Some
those
of
with
them are.
antibiotics. But there are other STDs like
that
herpes
you can't get rid of.
that you can't, or HIV. Maybe the girl suffers from extreme paranoia. Maybe somebody in her
think,
family.
again, we talked about this before. If
She
you
can-
have
she
can get
HIV,
tested
I
for
don't
all
even
of it.
trust having condoms. Like y'all, and again, we have to regularly get tested for HIV. That's a life, and that's a one that kill you. There's other ones like you just mentioned. Those are the ones you can live with. But when
What if she don't trust him? Okay, what if she just don't trust him? Why are
If
we
she don't
going
trust-
directly?
If she don't trust him, then to me, he's probably not the one. He ain't the partner. He ain't the
That's
one.
how I feel too, though.
Yeah.
Sometimes you don't trust. There's, a guy I was sleeping with for a long time, and A couple times he tried to slip it in, but I always knew that he just was a hoe. You know what I mean? But I liked him. He was, you know what I mean? He had good dick. You know what I mean?
No.
But
Let me
you
tell
know,
you
it's
something.
just like,
The way a woman
and you don't want to end up with a baby either. That's another thing, man. That baby shit is real. That baby
I'm not buying none
and
of
so
it.
are STDs.
I don't buy none of it.
Shit, nah, nigga, because that's be my main thing. I remember back in the day, dog, I used to have dudes, and this was young when I was younger, when dudes was okay doing stupid shit like this, but put on 2 condoms because I was scared of getting pregnant. Not catching something, scared of getting pregnant. I didn't want to have babies. So there's women out there that sometimes just don't, you're not ready. You don't want to take that risk. You don't want to have to go through a fucking abortion, have to be up in the clinic. That shit is life, like, you know what I mean, changing. I done been through plenty clinics with friends and it's serious. So you don't want to take that chance in case, especially if you're not on the pill, you know what I mean? So if we don't know if she on the pill or not either. So maybe she don't want to take that chance.
Yeah,
and she might be real fertile.
Our brother Tony Neal just joined. Tony Neal, we
what
talking
up?
about.
I miss Tony.
Cool.
We talking about unprotected sex. A guy wrote in to loveandwartalk@gmail.com. And he said, I need some advice because after 7 months I've been with this girl. We're in a monogamous relationship. I'm ready to break it off. She won't let me have unprotected sex with her. What's up, Tony Neal? Mista-e. This is Tony with after 7 months, Tony Neal. And any man right now watch it.
What we're talking about, Tony, is that she might have something that she's trying to protect him from, if that might be the case, or she might just be scared of having babies. What if she's scared of getting pregnant?
Or catching something she can't get rid of, like
or
that
giving
Irish.
him something that he can't get rid of again.
Mista-e.
Yes.
What you think, babe? We want a
This is
male's
what
perspective. What advice you gonna give to bro if he was your friend? Okay, Tony Neal said it depends. Depends.
I agree.
Okay. So, Mista-e,
You gotta admire a girl though that wants to protect herself, and she's
Right.
not
There's not
really.
a lot of them. But it's not
still,
a lot
some
of
of us are supposed to be waiting till we married and all that good shit. You know what I mean? So you gotta respect a woman that's still out there. Like, you know what? I'm not gonna, expose my life and my. There's some. Again, I used to be that way. You were scared to expose your life to anything.
But
You didn't want to
he's
suck
saying-
dick. You didn't want to do nothing.
They having sex, Mista-e. If he was your partner, what would you tell him?
I would tell him, man, after 2 or 3 months, to me, just in my experience, 7 months is a long time to make sure that you don't have one slip up. You got birth control. I mean, especially women. Women have so many more options than a man does. One thing about it is, if a woman does not want to be pregnant, without a shadow of a doubt, she don't ever have to be pregnant. Now, and I'm talking about with having sex. Now, a man can have sex, not want a pregnancy, and be stuck with a baby. But a woman, one thing about a woman is, even during sex, a woman never has to be stuck with a baby ever in life. Even when you have the baby, they have an ordinance or a law where you can take that baby, either put it up for adoption or leave it on the step at the fire station. I'm not saying
We ain't trying to go through all that. We ain't trying to go through abortion. First of all, we don't know what abortions and all that shit is like either. So y'all don't know what women have to go through like when they be out there. And I'm gonna go ahead and keep it real because I didn't have one in my lifetime about 12, a long time ago. But bottom line is that shit is not a good experience, for any woman that gotta go up in there and they be having signs outside the clinic and don't murder your baby, nigga. Then you go in there and you have a nightmare.
Right.
Anyways,
So look, it is
some of
a
these
very
comments.
horrible experience. Tony Neal says it sounds like she's unsure of him, but Mista-e feels like she could possibly be saving him from whatever she got.
Because we do have to keep in mind, he did say that he offered to go to the clinic to prove that he was clean from whatever she might be afraid of, and she ain't went yet. So that's like, and I admire that too, because not everybody ready to go to the clinic can just expose themselves. You know what I mean?
In other words, what he's saying is, I will give you
clean.
every reason to trust me. That's what he's saying. He's saying, without a shadow of a doubt, I'm willing to put it all on the line. And I will be honest, a lot of dudes won't do that. But he's saying, I'm going to put it all on the line. I don't want no reason for you not to trust me.
And I like what Icon Lee Supreme just said right now too, sometimes principle over reason. What I just said, some ladies simply override reason. Some ladies simply made up their mind and said they're not having unprotected sex until they're married. Just like I was saying, not having sex until they're married. So again, you don't want to
make up her mind. He's thinking, and then Tony Neal said, and she said no. He's saying no action happened.
No action happened about the clinic.
And he said, oh hell no. So Tony Neal said, oh hell no. He said,
Thank you.
I have, and I have said, let's go get tested for STDs. So we're sure. And
Right.
if that's the problem, if you,
And then,
take birth.
Can I say this real
Yeah.
quick? This is really, because this is really simple, okay? First of all, if she's that conscious about their health, then the moment that he volunteered that, she would have been willing to do that together.
And maybe they eventually will. Maybe they eventually will. But she said, until then, we not rushing to the clinic. Nigga, slow down, because we not getting pregnant.
Stop.
No,
slow down.
I do
You sharing
agree.
your body,
There's
you sharing your body, but you don't want to go to the clinic. She's the one
no,
that
we
got
go to the
something.
clinic.
That's
It's something
true, though.
suspicious about her. It's something suspicious about her, though. I have to admit. Now that part,
We don't
even
know
if she
though
wanted to
exactly
wait.
what he said.
Facts.
He just said he offered to go, but
Yeah,
they just,
but he's saying no action. Like, let's
when did
go.
he offer?
Okay.
Yesterday? What did he offer? A week ago?
He
We don't
said,
know
hey,
when he
after
offered.
7 months, the bro said he get ready to break it off. Mista-e, Tony Neal, duh, it's Kiki.
He need
Our
to
lease
hang
is
on a few more months. Give it a year. If she don't
Absolutely,
let
he better
him,
not
a
give
few
it a
more
year.
months.
oh man, give
He
it
better
a
not
year.
give it a year.
That's not right.
People
She
are
might be one of those girls, y'all, that's
He
just
gon-
trying to save
he
herself
gon-
and save herself from any harm. It's a lot of shit going out here. Niggas out here raw dogging,
this-
it don't matter.
This young man
She
gonna
don't
be
know.
balling in a year. He gonna be
They not
flaming in a
married.
year.
She don't know.
wait a minute.
Listen, she don't know if he cheating on her. If again, he
Ever.
told her there's guys that would tell you, guys that would tell you that they're monogamous and really be out there having side bitches, and you don't know
But
who
he
they
offered
sleeping
to
with.
go to the
That's
clinic,
it.
Ebony.
He offered
And
to go to the
everybody-
clinic.
That's true.
Everybody on here,
But
Mr.
again-
E, is saying, fuck that, hell nah, she must got something.
Clinic though.
I keep my receipts. So people on there, maybe she got something. People on here saying,
That's true.
maybe she got something.
That's true.
You know what? I will say this.
We talked
Everybody
about that already.
everybody would be like, well, she's really conscious and cognitive of her body and her health. If he had
It's
not-
cognitive a word. It's
Yeah.
cognitive a word.
Yes, that's a word. Google it. Google it. Google
Cognitive.
it.
I don't know.
Google it. What are we
Okay,
talking about?
okay.
Are we
Okay, go ahead. Okay.
You got to Google
Okay,
that
go
when we
ahead.
get on. Yeah.
What? Now let's
Tell
get
me
to
T.I.
the
Tell me T.I.
another part. I need to know another part of this story too, because again, it's like
We
know.
can't get him on the line right now. We don't have it set up. We can't just take a small call. You know what I'm saying? We got such and such on the line.
We got
Anonymous.
such and such, right?
Eventually, when we get our studio, and Tony Neal back us, court DJs, you know what I mean? He already backing us. Hey, bro, we gonna need a studio, bro. We straight out the living room right now.
Man. So again, why is doing it raw such a big deal? Because dudes be trying to do it early, and I admire this dude again. They say they're in a monogamous relationship. It's 7 months.
You
Now,
don't trust dudes,
we don't know
period.
what he's saying. It might be 5 months. He might put a little extra on it. Just I'm telling you, I don't know.
It's
We don't know the full
He
story.
said if
We
she
don't know the full story.
Tony Neal said she's scared to go to the clinic with a nigga she effing, protected or
Or
not.
not, she got some shit.
That's what I said. That's what I said.
Right, and
It's
again,
easy.
you want people to want to take your ass to the clinic and
He
be
really
open
gonna
like
break it
that.
off
'Cause
with
folks
her
ain't
now.
trying to give you them receipts
Y'all,
nowadays.
hold on. This man really gonna break it off. He probably out there watching right now.
If she don't want to go to the clinic, yeah, I would break it up. I would bring it up again one more time. Like, babe, at least let's go get tested anyways, because you can still get shit with condoms. So fuck it. Let's
Right,
go to
you
the clinic
can.
anyways.
Because he didn't say,
Because I want to pursue this further. Because I want to take it further. That's how you can
I
talk that
mean,
bitch into that right
Yeah,
there.
I
wanna-
mean, if she, I
I'll tell
would
you
like
what.
to ask him: is he going down on her? Is some going down is
right.
happening
You
on
know,
him?
we don't know. That's the good shit. We don't know. Is she going down on him, and is he
You
going
wanna
down
go
on
to the
her?
clinic too.
Like,
That's right.
anybody, in a
Right.
relationship supposedly monogamous, and again, I can tell you, I ain't had one man in my life offer. Have you ever had a man offer you to go to the clinic? Never in my life.
No,
Niggas ain't
never.
offering to go into the clinic,
know.
so
And you know what?
that's a
funny
good
you said
thing.
that, because I'm saying the same thing. Like I never met a female
But
that at some
Bad
point didn't
coochie
want to have
tail.
raw sex.
Look at you. Oh
I'm
my
just-
God.
Ain't
You know what I'm
never.
saying? I'm
Yeah,
being honest.
listen, you said every woman, you ain't never had a woman just be
Hey,
like, you
Kiki
gotta,
said, don't they have home kits too?
That's what I was gonna say.
they
I was
got
gonna
the
say that
home
too.
kit.
I was gonna say hit her with a home kit.
Bring it, bring
That's
it home.
a good
Bring it
idea.
home.
If you're
I
afraid
was-
of going to
I
the
was
clinic
gonna
and
say
doing
that.
all this with me, let's go. You could do that at home, and I'll buy the test and just bring them. And that way you feel good about your situation. You know what I mean? But still, she might still be like, okay, now you passed the test, nigga. We're still wearing condoms until we're married. Now,
But,
then what?
but
Then
that's different. That's different though.
Then what?
To me, that's different.
She
if he
just
said-
trying to,
Would you?
I ain't trying to have no
Now,
babies.
then I'm going to ask you this, Mr. E, and all the men. I'm going to pose this question. Would you stay with a woman that didn't want to have unprotected sex until you guys were married?
Yeah, I would. But
You
know
would.
what? But let me tell
Oh,
you
that's
this.
going to rush your tail into marriage.
No, it's not. But let me tell you this. The thing about it is everything got to line up. Like, she can't just tell me, hey, we're going to have all of a sudden, she been a hoe all her life. Then all of a sudden, with me, when she get with me, then she want to make sure we have protected sex till we get married. I'm going to think the same thing. Or if I say, okay, well, baby, let's go get tested to make sure. And she's like, then that lets me know. That lets me know
There's
it
something
don't
going
line up.
down.
Something
It don't
going
line
down.
up. It
Something
don't line
going
up.
down.
Yeah.
How do
So-
we? And again, you think about people. It's like we talked
Tony
about this
Neal
before. I
said
think
he's
on
the swinger. F it.
Are you a swinger, Tony Neal? Oh, that's a whole nother damn topic
That's
right
he
there.
done gave us a
When
whole
you
nother
start
topic.
doing that, nigga? Like, wait a minute.
Hey,
We know a
you know
homegirl.
our brother a little wild.
Oh no, we got a couple
I'm
of
wide
wild
open
folks.
now, dude.
Now, see that iniquity back in Dallas? I think it might have been 10 years ago.
Boy,
Iniquity
remember iniquity? Everybody, we done,
Yeah.
hey, we done talked
Iniquity
about
was-
iniquity a
iniquity
couple
was
times
Hey.
on the show.
like-
But that was a long time ago. What'd you say, 20 years ago? That was like
Nah.
a
10,
long
nigga,
time
not
ago.
20. 10.
Nah,
No, it
about
was
10.
20. It was 20.
it was still like jumping off. Don't lie.
Oh,
Don't
no.
lie.
Oh, no.
Iniquity used to be the bomb, though. You know, I didn't ever get freaky or anything, but I used to like to watch everybody else.
I like to watch.
Oh,
Yeah,
everybody.
right.
You know what? When people
Behind
talk
the
about
curtain and
iniquity,
shit.
everybody watch. Boy, I tell you.
Behind the curtain and shit,
I done
nigga.
seen
Look.
some stuff, though.
Everybody
all
watch.
kind of
I
stuff.
probably, if I wasn't on the radio at that time, no, I probably
Yeah, we
would have
would
done
know,
it.
yeah,
You know
right.
what I'm saying?
Because we sure was out there like
But
that.
everybody
They would have
knew,
had
know
us on the
people
front
know.
page or something. We was like, nah.
So I was afraid.
Nah.
You know what
Let
I'm
me tell
saying?
you something. Y'all got some more radio buddies that was there and they wasn't watching.
Oh,
Yeah.
I
got
know
some-
who you
y'all got
talking
some
about.
receipts.
Look,
You ain't got no receipt.
I think I know who you're talking about.
Yeah.
Y'all better-
But we're not going to do that
Y'all
tonight.
leave my girl
Yeah.
Vita Loco alone.
See,
Nah, I'm not saying no names. I'm not saying no names.
Hey, Vita, shut up.
Vita gonna come get
That's
you.
hella funny.
Vita always
Vita gonna
but
come
Vita
get us.
got
Hey,
us
Vita
our
opened
breaking
us. She
down.
sure door. She
So,
opened the door for us.
always
and that's
gotta
how we got
mention
there.
her.
Yeah.
I love Vita.
Yeah.
That's
You
my
know,
sister.
but it,
From another mister.
hey, you know what I'm saying? But anyways, back to the subject at hand. A man emailed us on loveandwartalk@gmail.com, and you can email us too. At loveandwartalk@gmail.com. We got 10 more minutes left to the show.
Mhm.
All right. This is our little Thursday night, 30-minute show. Tony Neal is on. Shout out to him. Just a lot of people, men and women. This is a night where we come together and we talk real talk from a male's perspective and a female's perspective.
Mhm.
And Ebony, I'm gonna kick it back to you real quick
Shit.
before we kick it back to Mr. E.
What?
But so everybody is seeming to think that the young lady could be hiding something from
She
him
could be.
after 7 months being in a monogamous relationship with this guy who emailed us.
Mm-hmm.
She will not let him have unprotected sex.
Okay.
Do you think it's her hiding something from him in the bottom of your
Yeah,
heart?
you think she could be hiding something, and again, she might be just not in the rush to go to the clinic with him. I told you, he need to ask her one more time and say, hey, and throw it a wrench in the game. Let's just go to the clinic anyway, since we're dating each other, and I want to take it a step further. I want to be serious with you. I want to make sure we're both safe anyways, because you still can't get shit with condoms, just so you know. So pretty much he can maybe talk her in that way, and if she still try to avoid the situation, then yeah, it's time to skirt. Because you know what I mean? It just it makes you not trust her, or he'll always think something in the back of his head.
Especially after this show.
It's gonna mess with his relationship, especially after reading all these comments.
And the people, this is not just our show, this is the people's show. And a lot of the people seem to think there is something she must be hiding because he's offered to go to the clinic.
Or scared to get pregnant.
Or she could be scared. I'm thinking maybe somebody in her family.
Gonna be safe, period.
I'm thinking maybe somebody in her family had HIV. Maybe somebody died of HIV. People have a lot of psychological issues.
That's true, though.
And maybe she's really afraid. And if he's not her husband, if she doesn't totally trust him 100%. I'm kind of just playing the yin and the yang in this situation. I'm just really trying to look at it from both perspectives. Mista-E, your wife weighed in. Tony Neal weighed in. People seem to think she's hiding something. In the bottom of your heart, this is your friend. You know, he's our people. He's one of our co-hosts. He's emailing us in. Quint Fox is on. He said, I'm looking at you, don't know. Or I don't. I'm looking at you, don't you?
Yes,
I can't really read like that. You know what I'm saying? When I'm on here.
Yes, I do.
Quint, what's up, baby?
She still needs to communicate. Yes, if your wife thinks she needs to communicate, what should he do next after this show, Mista-E? Give this man
what
advice.
I just said too, but go ahead.
He better leave. Now, you know what? I just, because the thing about it is he could ask her again, and then I have a funny thing about people changing their answer. So he could ask her again, but then it's like if she changed her answer, then like to me it's all flip flop. It's like it's all of it is shaky to me. You know what I'm saying? So if she finally say, well, yeah, okay, we can go ahead to get tested. I'm the type of nigga to be like, well, why when I asked you the first time it was an issue?
Because nigga, I want to be safe and I'm not trying to get pregnant.
No.
And I'm not on birth control.
No, why was it an issue? Why was it an issue that we got tested? All that pregnancy, it has no relevance.
He said it's crickets. Basically, nothing happened. He offered this, and she's still kind of like, "Oh, baby, get that condom." Ain't nobody talking about going to the clinic and actually getting these results and making it happen.
And talking in a way is like you want to protect yourself going forward. I'm in a new phase of my life, whatever the case. I love you now, or I care for you deeply, and I just want to make sure going forward we both are clean, safe. I'm not sleeping with nobody. Let's go together. That'll just solidify what we got going on, and I can have peace of mind. Maybe he want to feel safe, especially if he going down on her. You know what I mean? Like that's another thing. Or she going down on him. That's an open topic. I mean, because
you could even with
not everybody
sex, you could get something.
But yeah, people like who's giving head with condoms on? Everybody giving head with condoms on.
I never could do
Ain't
that.
nobody giving head with condoms on. That's the worst. I even hate when they take it off and want you to suck afterwards. I'm like, nigga, what?
What?
Wait a minute. Hold on. Wait a minute. You said, Ebony, you give head with condoms on?
No, I said no. I hate when they like. I've had guys in my past take it off.
They had sex with the condom.
Whatever, and we'll take it off in between and be like, all right, suck it. And I'm like,
you gotta go back there and get that rubbery taste all in your mouth and that, that lubrication.
That shit tastes like burnt rubber bands.
Right, like that lubrication taste.
Hot rubber bands, nigga. That shit is
hot rubber band lubrication.
Edible condoms.
Rather not. All right, Mista-E, we got 6 minutes left to the show, bro. I mean, I still think this brother is confused.
Him some good advice.
I mean, but one more thing, Mista-E. And Quint Fox, shout out to you. Shout out to our niece Kiki. Just everybody that was on. Icon Lee.
Yeah. Watch for Laquan.
Yeah.
Watch for Laquan.
Okay.
ATL 69 Grill. All right.
Well, yeah.
Y'all make sure y'all tune in. While we do have y'all tune in, make sure y'all tune in on Sunday. I'm over here smoking my nice little. We ain't gonna go into it all right now, but it's a great plan. But anyways, tune in at 11 on Sunday, y'all. We do this one, Sunday afternoon, 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, right? Yeah, our time. And then 6 p.m. Central Standard Time, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're going to do this all over again. That's an hour show.
I mean, we got plenty of topics to talk about.
If you have one.
Yeah, if you have one, Mista-E, why don't you go ahead and give them our email address?
Okay, our email address is loveandwartalk@gmail.com. Hit us up. That's where we're getting it from.
Right. And then we also have our show after we stream it live on Instagram Live, because it's an Instagram Live show. Right. Afterwards, we take this show, we put it on YouTube. So make sure you follow our YouTube channel. All right. Just Google or go into YouTube, search and put in Love and War Radio. This is Love and War Radio. Love and War Talk, the Love and War podcast. We on Spreaker. We on Anchor FM.
Thanks to you. Thanks to you, sis. I love you for that. She got to set up Mista-e, right? You know, she's the girl when it comes to all that shit.
This is just the beginning. Mista-e is live in Dallas, and we're out here in Los Angeles. And
put on, baby, I like it raw.
Yeah, it messed up. So one more time, Mista-e.
DJ D-Light.
DJ D-Light, I'm trying. So, anyways, Mista-e, your last and final thoughts to this individual that emailed us, and thank him so much. Thank you so much, Anonymous. I ain't gonna say your email. I ain't gonna say your name.
Nothing.
He want to be anonymous, but you know, I'll give my final thoughts after you.
Okay. Well, I mean, it's simple. I think that communication is key. You know what I'm saying? But
communication rules the nation.
Yeah, and I'm a big believer in transparency.
Your wife just said that too, by the way. Y'all just alike.
Wow.
She said, but she still needs to communicate.
Yeah, you know. Thank you, wife.
Thank you, wifey.
And she always tunes in. She always tunes in and gives feedback on the show, so I really appreciate that.
I know, we do.
I think that communication is key, and I think transparency in the very beginning is key too. You know what I'm saying? Like, be
you and your team need to get things done. With Monday.com, it's easy, fun, and simple.
Is that an ad?
Don't worry about that.
That is definitely an ad in the middle of the show.
It's okay.
What the shenanigans? And then my earphone. It's something on my ear.
Okay. So, and I thank you so much for emailing us, but I do think that I kind of am on the fence on it. I think that there could be something that she's hiding.
She just need to add. He need to ask her one more time.
I think that she could have something.
Take her one more time, baby. Let's
she
go.
I
want to just make sure you good and I'm good. Since I'm going on down. Oh, I can't even
baby, I like it. Yeah, baby, I like it. Oh, baby, I like it.
Y'all like that song?
It's common sense.
I mean, he wanted raw, and she gonna have to do something. They're gonna have to communicate. I think she should take him up on an offer, and if she got something, she needs to come 100. She needs to go ahead and let him know. Hey, I got this. Are you okay with that? Can we work around this? You know what I mean? So it could be she's paranoid and she needs to get some psychological help, or it could be that she has something and she's not willing to reveal that.
And y'all acting like 7 months is a long time, though. Like, it's not a long time. Y'all gotta be.
Yeah, because HIV can only be detected sometimes. But
you know what I mean? But bottom line, it don't matter.
That's our time.
It's not a long time. You're right.
That's our time.
This is what I'm saying.
One last comment.
What I'm saying is 7 months is a long time not to take things to the next level when you're seeing each other every day. You're talking
and
every day.
And you're being intimate.
Yeah.
And you having sex.
Again.
It gets weirder and weirder by the day,
Mm-hmm.
by the time you get to 6 or 7 months. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So that was my thing.
And he's saying they be writing hot in the middle of the moment, and she's like, baby, get that. Can you go get that condom?
Why not? Shit.
So, okay.
Hey, folks ain't on birth control and stuff, too.
And Ebony afraid to get, we already know she paranoid about getting pregnant.
Nigga, I done lost all this weight. I ain't trying to get no stretch marks or nothing right now.
Look
and
at
I'm 37. I'm like,
Remy Ma lost all that weight.
But again, you got to just be in love. I got to find somebody. You got to be in love to have a baby. I ain't met nobody that made me want to push out no
You
baby.
ain't even had no boyfriend since 1999. So you ain't even born yet. But
since that last one you tried to hook me up with, and that was it. Every time somebody tried to hook me up with somebody,
she always gonna bring that up.
Exactly. The nigga that was climbing through the window. We won't talk about him.
I ain't no matchmaker. We appreciate y'all.
And she got another one too, an African that she claimed is just the one. I'm like, all right.
He is Princess Zamunda. I mean, he got so many
This is
cars.
my song for real, no doubt.
I mean, Come on.
She's a fucking mess.
Okay.
Oh my
She playing
goodness.
games. Don't sleep on the Princess
I'm gonna
Zamunda,
come look me
bitch.
up though. I'm gonna come to her
Okay, she want to see that
On
Princess
the
Zamunda.
cool. We gonna
You know what I'm
see.
saying? Living
We
right
gonna
there
see.
downtown in the high-rise apartment. In the sky. Anyways,
Okay.
we
anyway.
moving on up. Love y'all so much for watching, listening. Love and War Radio, Mista-e, Ebony, your girl D-Light, Core DJs. We out of here.
Oh shit,
Oh.
it's not out. Mr. E. Diddy still left, but we still here. Oh shit, in now.